Hey guys, it's Pehnaz and I'm here to give you a crash course on intermittent fasting. So what is intermittent fasting? It's very easy. People hear the big word and they get a little freaked out. It's basically you fasting for a particular time and then eating at a particular time. There are different types of intermittent fasting, so I'm just going to run through them quickly. Now, there's something known as the warrior diet, where you fast for 20 hours and then you eat for 4 hours. Something known as the alternative day fasting, where you fast for 36 hours and then you eat for 12 hours. There's something known as a fast stop eat, which is basically you fasting for 1 or 2 days a week and then you eat what you normally eat on a regular basis. And then there's a very common intermittent fasting, which is very easy for beginners, where you fast for 16 hours and then you eat for 8 hours. Now, I started off doing exactly that. So I would not eat for 16 hours and then I would eat for 8 hours. Now let's quickly run through how you would go about a 16-hour fast and then go to the 8-hour eating window. There are 2 ways you can go about this depending on your preference. Now, I am an evening person where even though I don't eat anything throughout the day, I need to eat something at night because that's when I get my cravings, that's when I feel hungry the most. Now, there are people like my mom who need to eat something during the day and they just cannot move ahead without eating breakfast. So if you're a morning person, you would start off your first meal during the day. So say you have your first meal at 7, you have an 8-hour eating window. So your eating window ends at 3 o'clock. So you have your breakfast and then you have your lunch and you're done for the day. You don't have anything in the evening or in the night or anything. Now what I personally do is I try and push forward my first meal as much as possible. Then I have my first meal at around 5, 6. Sometimes it goes about to 7, 8. It depends on the day. I'm going to break this down and tell you how it works. So you take a machine, for example. You work that machine day in and day out without giving it any rest, without oiling it properly, or giving it the proper care and attention that it requires. It's going to stop functioning the way it did when you first had it. It's the same with your digestive system. When you eat 3 to 4 times a day, you're not giving your digestive system any rest. You're overworking it, and sometimes you drink and you smoke. So you don't give it the proper care that it requires. It's not going to perform as well as it should. So what intermittent fasting does is it gives your digestive system enough rest so that it performs better in those 8 hours or 4 hours or whatever eating window that you decide to have. Now let's quickly go about the pros and cons of intermittent fasting. Pros, I would say it increases your metabolism, it improves insulin sensitivity, it helps increase the testosterone level in your body, which helps you burn fat. So your body really secretes those growth hormones and there's muscle gain, etc, etc. So it has a lot of benefits to it. I know for a fact that a lot of Muslims that fast during Ramadan will know the benefits of fasting. They have a bunch of benefits. If you guys want in-depth details of benefits of fasting, I will leave links in the description below so you can check it out. Let's move on to the cons. Now the whole purpose of intermittent fasting is not to think of food all the time, because when you eat 5 to 6 meals a day, all you're thinking of is food. Now I've done this previously. I've been on diets, I've been on strict workout schedules and everything. It hasn't lasted long because it's not easy to do on a long-term basis. It's like you're living your life out of a Tupperware. Everywhere you go out, you have to carry food with you. You have to keep eating every 2 hours. You plan ahead what you're going to eat tomorrow, cook, pack, and your life is just that one routine, and it gets boring, and then you get fed up and you give up and you end up putting on the weight again. So intermittent fasting is supposed to help you not think of food all the time. But what a lot of people end up doing is they follow the intermittent eating window and fasting window so precisely that they're actually thinking of food all the time. People end up getting so into their timings and their food schedules that it completely defeats the purpose of the intermittent fast. So what I do and what I would suggest is that when you get up in the morning, don't eat anything for 4 hours at least. Just postpone your first meal for 4 hours. It doesn't matter when you get up, because sometimes I get up at 9, sometimes I get up at 12 in the afternoon because I've had a long night previously. It depends on my day, and I can't strictly follow 16 hours and then like 8 hours of eating, and it gets too hectic. And some people have such hectic schedules. Some people have kids, they have work, people go to college, school, whatever. So it becomes really hard to follow these time restrictions. What I would suggest is to make your life easier. Get up in the morning, postpone your first meal 4 hours. You can later on push it up to 8 hours, 9 hours, depending on how advanced you want to get in the intermittent fast. The other day, I fasted for over 24 hours, and I think that was like my 4th or 5th day of intermittent fasting. My body adapted really well. Another con that I would say is that people end up getting so excited when they hear of the eating window and the fact that you can eat whatever you want, they end up going way over their calorie count. It's simple logic. If you want to lose weight, eat lesser than you burn in a day. The calories should be between 1500 to 2000 calories. If you're burning excessive weight in the gym, then you can go up to 2500 calories depending on your body type. So let's quickly run through the things that you can do during the fast and during the eating window. During the fast, you can have water, you can have black coffee, you can have green tea, herbal tea. Nothing else. Don't drink juices, don't drink smoothies, don't grind your food and drink it. That's just not going to work. I would suggest that you stick to water. Lemon water is amazing, especially for weight loss. If you're getting bored of regular water, lemon water is the way to go. Try and do light workouts, stretches, yoga poses, stuff like that during the day. You might feel a little weak during the first or the second day, but the third day, I promise you, your body will adapt. For me, I adapted right away. It didn't take very long at all, and I am in love with this. This is a lifestyle change, people. This is not a diet that you do for a few days just to lose a few pounds. This is a lifestyle change. The skirt I'm wearing right now, okay, you can't see my skirt, but the skirt I'm wearing right now, I couldn't fit into it 3 weeks ago, and now I'm wearing it. I'm wearing whatever I want. I'm losing weight. I'm not craving junk food anymore. I feel so much healthier. I feel so much lighter. I feel happy, and I think that intermittent fasting is the way to go if you want to lose weight, stay healthy, and stay motivated. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you found it informative, do click the like button. You can subscribe to my channel, Pehnaz Shajahan. If you want in-depth detail about intermittent fasting, like a day-to-day guide towards fitness, I've been vlogging about my journey towards fitness, so you can check it out. It's called Flap to Fab Diaries. Also do check out my Instagram account. I go by Pehnaz Shajahan everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere. I'll leave links in the description below so you can check it out. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, because I plan on doing a lot more of these videos, hacks, tips, tricks, stuff like that. So do let me know, comment below, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys next week. Bye!